All right, it is November the 14th. I'm in the truck with my good buddy, Craig Guilkey. It's been a while since you guys have seen him. Last time I think you were on the show was shot a turkey out here where we're going.
Yep.
So that is where we're headed. We were heading out to Western Nebraska, out to some of his family ground. It's rifle season here in Nebraska. I've got my grandpa's old 243. Craig's got an old 30-30. We're gonna go out here and see if we can't get a deer killed. Alex just killed a good one in Kansas a few days ago. I've been pretty well getting my butt kicked in Kansas. I've seen some absolute monsters. I just can't get on them. It's gonna be fun to put the rifle in the hand. I haven't killed a deer with a rifle in probably 3 years or so. So it's gonna be fun to come out here with Grandpa's old gun and just enjoy ourselves, and maybe both of us can have some luck and put something on the ground. So stick with us. We'll be out there here in about 4 hours. Tomorrow morning, maybe one of us will kill something. Alright guys, it's morning number 1 here. I just want to get a real quick interview done. I just got set up, just sitting up against a big old cottonwood tree right here, facing the river. The wind's kind of blowing back here. Craig set up about 400 yards down the river from me. We're just gonna kind of separate this morning just to see what we see. Kind of try to make a game plan for tonight, but this place is so good out here, we could both kill one this morning. You just never know. It's a good little spot just overlooking the river. There's a bunch of river crossings up here in front of me, so hopefully we can put the old 243 to work this morning. If not, figure something out for tonight. So here's the deal. This morning has been just nuts already. The footage isn't gonna do it justice. So I'm sitting here and I haven't seen hardly anything. I look up and there are a bunch of does like 400 or 500 yards way down there. They're all trotting this way. And there's a big old 8-pointer, man, just a big, mature, huge bodied, big rack, big everything, 8-pointer. He crossed the river up there at about 240 yards. But he was quartering kind of to me, and I had a little bit of brush right here, and it just wasn't the shot I wanted to take. So he crossed. Well, the problem is I'm sitting on the ground, and the grass over here, I hope you can kind of tell in the footage, but the grass over here is so tall that even when he popped back out, I might see him again. He's still back in here. But anyway, even when he was standing at 100 yards right here with a doe. He's locked with that doe. And there's just too much grass to shoot through. I mean, if I had like a big old bullet, I'm shooting this 243, I would have to shoot through 5 feet of grass to hit him. And it just wasn't right. It's morning number 1. Don't want to screw things up. I got a second of footage of another big 10-pointer come behind me chasing a doe. I mean, I turned around, all of a sudden they're 30 yards behind me or less. And I whipped the camera around, just kind of half free-handed it off the tripod and filmed him kind of trotting away. They actually ran up by Craig, and Craig saw him, and I think he almost shot him. So it's been just wicked. And he saw 2 other shooters. I saw 1 other shooter way farther up there. So it has just been a wicked morning. Morning number 1. We're all over them. We're going to kill a couple really good bucks out here. I'm super excited. So stick with us, and hopefully we'll put one down here today or tomorrow. Or whenever, but we're gonna kill 2 good bucks out here. Guys, we are back at it, and I don't know if you can tell in this interview, but it's starting to snow really, really hard. Craig and I actually weren't even able to go right away this morning because the weather was just really bad. It stopped snowing, and this morning it was blowing like 30 to 40 mile-an-hour winds. It was just terrible. We kind of watched around the farm from the cabin, didn't see a single deer. I thought the snow was supposed to hold off until about 1 o'clock, but it's probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock now in the morning, and it is snowing like crazy. So I'm gonna have to try to keep this camera covered up so that the moisture doesn't hurt it. But we're gonna sit here, back here in this really thick stuff, and just see if we can't maybe rattle in a buck, or just catch one cruising. So stick with us. We're grinding it out, I'm telling you. I don't know if I've ever had a season that I've just been getting my butt kicked beyond belief. It's definitely starting to get a little bit personal. So if we don't get one here, hopefully we can figure something out when we get home. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas, so stick with us, we'll see what happens. That. Oh my gosh, I freaking knocked my dang hat off. Oh my goodness gracious. We just shot one, boys and girls. I don't even know if this is in focus. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what deer that was. I have no clue. I just did a rattling sequence. I looked up and here comes this buck. He looks like a big 9-pointer. I think he had a sticker. I could hardly see him in my scope. I don't even know what the heck just happened. But we got a Nebraska buck on the ground. I just heard him crashing right over here. Oh my gosh. I hope this is in focus. I can't really tell. Oh my gosh. Craig just shot one. I just shot one. We knew this snow was gonna bring something in. And oh my gosh, I think we just got a big Nebraska buck on the ground. I'm gonna give him a few minutes and go. I just got him with the swagger and my grandpa's old 243. Just put this track scope on here. I could not be any happier. What an absolute crazy day. Craig and I both shoot one on the same day. What a deal. Oh my gosh. All right guys, so I've been looking here for just a little bit and I found a couple little specks of blood. Nothing real great by any means. I'm just kind of following this. There's only one trail, as you can see. It's just thicker than snot in here. There's only one trail that he can really go on. And there's a couple of specks of blood. Craig's on his way to help me, so we'll see. I know he didn't go in this opening. Oh, right here he is. Right here he is. I heard a heck of a crash, and oh my gosh, he did crash. Wow. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna set this gun right here. Scope's all full of snow. Look at this crazy thing. Oh man. Wow. That thing is wild looking. Guys, I'm not kidding you. This has been an unbelievably rough season. It's been one of the worst seasons that I've ever had. It's been tough. And when this buck come out, he's not probably the biggest deer. He's got some really cool character. But he's definitely not the biggest buck I've ever shot in my life. But this one probably means a lot. I mean, this one does mean a lot to me because it's been rough. It's been a rough year, but I'm glad to finally put a good buck on the ground. And what a cool deer. Look at the uniqueness of him. All these extra little points. Pretty big old head on him. Just a really nice Western Nebraska buck. Couldn't be happier. What a cool deer. Look at all that character. Alright, he's going to be here in a minute. We're going to get this thing dragged out of here. First tag in Nebraska, first tag of the year punched, finally.